Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Alpha Life here. We are moving on to the third episode of Zero to Billion, and in this episode, we're going to take a very quick look at what we have been doing for this week. I didn't pre record any part of this episode because I wanted to try and record everything the exact same episode. So, first of all, our mining upgrades are finally done training. Let me just go over to a belt so that we can complete our 8 hour. Yes, we are at the 7 hour mark. I have been able to get a little bit more consistency this week. Well, let's take a good look into our fitting. So now we finally do have that mining laser upgrade 2, which has cut our belt time until we get a full venture, just by a little bit, not by that much, but I think it's absolutely worth it, and it wasn't really that expensive. About 800,000 ISK. Let me see in transactions. Market escrow. That's the one, 899. So almost 900 million worth of ISK. And well, we have been mainly focusing on Scordite for this week, just because I wanted to make a very quick comparison between which would be better, economically to mine either the good old Veldspar, sorry, or Scrollite, because Scrollite has these massive Scrollite ones, and I think they could be really nice and really useful. However, we are going to have to wait. Of course, I didn't sell anything at the markets yet, just because I wanted to wait until the end of the week to make that comparison, and we didn't really need the money for anything else. Okay, now that we are mining, let's go to our project discovery, because something strange happened yesterday. No, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, where we weren't able to do our project discovery submissions. There seemed to be some trouble, and some of you may encounter this. So we had one less day of project discovery this week. But other than that, we shouldn't really have any problem, since we are, well, within an hour, we're going to be able to complete the 8 hour mark. I might just go and sell everything that we have taken and leave this episode on the 7 hour mark. But well, we're going to have to see how it goes, because I wanted to record the whole session just on this final episode. Well, on this, sorry, third episode, just trying to see if I can record a whole episode in just one go. And actually, I should give you a little bit of watch of the training queue. Well, the training queue has advanced a little bit, but not that much. I added some stuff like target management, high-speed maneuvering, and stuff like that, just so that we could get something training, even if we miss a week or something like that, so that we can actually get to that 1 million skill point mark. Because let's take a look at our character, 820,000 skill points. So we are not quite there yet, and we have actually come into another problem with project discovery, where we cannot level up anymore because of our skill points. So let me show you guys. Here it is. Your participation in the project is admirable, but it appears your lack of necessary skill points based requisites to qualify for the next rank. Unfortunately, until you progress in your training as a capsuleer and obtain 1 million skill points, we cannot promote you to the next rank. That said, we will still remunerate you for your efforts in the form of ISK. So yeah, we're still getting the ISK. We are just not getting the levels up, which means that we are not getting the boxes, the skin boxes that we should normally get. So that is a little bit less income, because on the first episode we were actually using those and selling those to get a little bit of extra money. And well, they are not much, but I think they do are a little bit of a nice bump. Of course, I haven't started ratting. We are still at a 0.9 system, which has absolutely no belt rats. But do let me know if you want to see if ratting or mining in a lower security system, because of the rats, could even give us a little bit of an advantage. I don't believe it will, but maybe it could. So yeah, I'm going to continue mining a little bit and continue doing the project discovery. I am not sure I can do this whole recording in just one go, so I think I'm gonna do that so that you guys don't get bored. And I'm going to take a good look at some other stats that I wanted to check a little bit before. And yeah, I will continue the video in a second. So a second for you, a few minutes for me. So yeah, let me just pause the video here and get back to you guys. We have gotten to the maximum numbers of submissions for today. So I think I'm just going to load up this last load of massive scrotite, and we're gonna go to Botane to get everything out of there into the Dixie to the markets to sell. As you can see, Project Discovery ticks really, really nice, really, really good. And I was taking a good look at what we made last week. We made around 17 million ISK just from Veldspar, mainly normal Veldspar. So this one, normal Veldspar, and a little bit of some other stuff, but I don't think it's enough to actually call it that important. Of course, as you can see, we don't have any more kill reports because we haven't died any more times. We only lost that one first ship, which is absolutely great because even though this ship is not exactly expensive, we don't exactly want to just be losing 2.6 million ISK every episode because that would be, well, preposterous. So far we have been pretty safe. As you can see, our wallet is looking more healthy by the day, and that is actually really good. Miscellaneous means project discovery, and trade means, well, selling our minerals. So from mining we have actually made 27 million, almost 28 million, and from project discovery we have made a lot. We have made 59 million. So if you're only mining, I really do recommend that you start doing your project discovery, because a lot of your income is going to come through project discovery, especially if you're just a tech 1 alpha miner. Of course, we have Tech 2 mining lasers and the Tech 2 mining laser upgrade, but that still counts as a Tech 1 because this ship, let me show you, is just a Tech 1 ship, mining ship. Of course, that is because we do not have access to any of the other ones because we are alpha free to play. Well, it has some problems, and that is one of them. We cannot access either the prospect or the endurance, which I believe we should, or we should have something slightly better than the venture. For high level alphas, maybe something that takes a lot of skill points to train into, so that just every starter doesn't get it right away. But yeah, I think it would be really nice, or at least some other stuff in the venture, because, well, the venture only has one low slot. If we had two and enough CPU and power grid to fit the second mining laser upgrade, I would consider it just amazing. That would be so great. Even if we are left with only two mid slots or with only two high slots, I wouldn't mind. Well, two mid slots, because two high slots would mean that you couldn't go gas huffing properly. So yeah, I think, look at this stuff. The exhumers are really expensive: 200 million, 300 million, 5700, 57 million, 60 million. This one's 20 million, 17 million. So yeah, the mining ships are really expensive, and well, there's a good reason that they are only Omega. But I think there should be a nicely expensive enough venture, for example, a Navy venture like the Navy frigates. That would be so cool. But something that can, make you want to keep on mining to try and get to a better ship if you're not going to be paying for the game. Of course, you can always just pay for the Omega and make a lot more ISK that way. But this series is strategically and exclusively for alpha, so we are not going to be doing that because we want to see how long it takes us to actually get to 1 billion ISK. Let me show you real quick my transactions. Of course, you can pause at any moment you want so that you can see that I haven't gotten any donations. Of course, you can see that in the overview, but just in case someone wants to give it a better look, as you can see, absolutely no donations. You can pause it and read it. And yeah, it's basically everything has been project discovery and sales and the daily goal rewards. Talking of which, that reminds me, in the opportunities, this is really good. You go to rewards and you claim it. And that's it, a little bit of ISK. Half a million, but still a very good half a million. So yeah, do not let us go. Of course, I should mention that they do stack. I saw the other day I had like three straight up. So every day you should get at least the mining one. And if you do some other activities, you should get a little bit extra. Let's actually look at the opportunities. So yeah, destroy 25 non-capsular combatants, non-capsuleer. So yeah, just kill NPCs and you will get another half a million. So you can make just 1 million from these two. And if you're scanning stuff, scan to relic sites. But if you do not move from your system like me, well, you're not really going to get that one. However, you will get the 10,000 skill point reward. That is going to be really, really good. I really do suggest that you take it. So that, if you agree with me, for the maybe not the next episode, but the next one, we could actually try to go for a zero point 0.5 system and try to kill some rats, see if we can get to that 25 number, maybe even run a hideaway or two just to try and get those 10,000 skill points because I believe those would be really, really nice. So see the active ones and the rewards, and you get some other stuff, some combat anomalies, daily goals, epic arcs, homefront operations, and that is really, really nice. I hadn't seen that since I took my break from playing EVE, and I hadn't taken a look at it, but it looks really, really useful. Also, I wanted to show you real quick my expenses. What have my expenses been? Miscellaneous, so basically taxes, just taxes. Transaction tax, corporation tax, gold tax. Oh, 2 million worth of taxes. 6 million worth of taxes. So yeah, taxes are tremendous. They are not killing us, obviously, but well, they are not very nice. So that is taxes and corporation tax on project discovery rewards, of course, the 6 million, and then daily goals 220,000 ISK. From taxes, we get, well, a lot, 12 million in total, but that is okay in these 30 days. So far, I think we are doing not so bad. Let's try to get another massive Scrodite under our belt. Where is closer one? See, the micro warp drive I really enjoy because it allows you to do just one quick itty bitty tap and you're on the other side and ready to keep on mining. So yeah, that is really, really useful. That's why I prefer the micro warp drive. I know some miners like to use the afterburner. I don't. But, well, yeah, that's the thing. This superior flow, don't look at these. They are from my main. I've also been doing project discovery on my main, so do not even look at the superior flow ones. I just want to see if we don't have any of the normal ones. Yeah, nope, nope. Flow. These ones might actually be from this character, but we are not going to redeem them since they are way down. But yeah, these ones may actually be from this. I need to redeem some skins apparently, but I have 33 days, so not yet. And yeah, so once we are done with this mining run, I was thinking about asking you guys in the ship tree, you can see, I was thinking for after we get done with this one, of course, for the next or second next episode, please do let me know if you want me to try and kill some rats in the belts or you want me to go to low sec or something like that. I got a comment in the first episode that said mostly high sec would be better, and I agree with that. I mean, I can definitely do a little bit of work from home while I'm mining, and that's really, really a good thing, which you cannot do if you're in low sec or in null sec, because that's how you get killed. Yeah, we're not looking to get killed. Also, I have seen some videos where there are some people mining in battleships like the Apocalypse and stuff like that, and they say you can get a better mining yield, but I think the investment is just too much. Let's take a good look into the tree. So yeah, just for the Apocalypse, it gets 341 million ISK. Let's simulate that. Pump it full of mining lasers, probably pump it full of mining laser upgrades. So miner tools, just pump it full of miner tools. As you can see, just 351 million for starters. I don't think it's worth it. If you want me to try and do the simulation a little bit better, we can for the next episode. But I honestly don't think the value is there at all. Absolutely not. So yeah, if you want me to try that, we're gonna have to save up quite a lot, and that's going to bring us back from our closeness to the billion. But I don't know what you guys think. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, a hideaway. But yeah, do let me know if you want me to try on get opportunity rewards for 25 non-capsuleers. I can try running several belts if we can continue mining, if we have to continue mining, or if you just want me to do purely and entirely the mining. I think you wouldn't be wrong to ask for that because, well, I myself was thinking about doing only that for this entire series, but it is going to take a little bit of a while, absolutely, and I do not, definitely don't want to bore you guys. So yeah, do let me know. Let's undock. Let's go to the Dixie to sell our ore. And I don't know if I already told you, but yeah, I did. We got around 17 million ISK from the Veldspar and some other various random stuff from the absolutely yes 8 hour mark. In this one, we're going to be in the 7.5 hour, something like that, which is not very, very far off. Of course, we could make these sell orders and get a little bit more from them, but we are also going to get eaten through taxes, and the difference isn't really that much, around one ISK, yeah, less than one ISK difference between sell and buy. Of course, these are big volumes. Look at this. 450,000. But look at this stuff. Someone is selling them in a sell order for 12. Oh, where did I go? Oh, I got mistaken. Another reason to use a micro warp drive, if you click on the wrong gate, you can just micro warp drive back to the other system. And it's a lot faster. But yeah, just take a good look into this. Just a simple change in market and the prices go down, way down. Like we should actually try to go take a good look in Jira because I believe that the prices actually, let's go do that right now and see how it's going to be because I am well surprised because there's a very big difference between markets. What are we getting? Compressed condensed scrotite. So yeah, let's see. Of course, it's going to be a lot more full. It's going to be a lot more full and it's going to be, well, absolutely packed full of players. In Jira, it's being bought for highest. Oh, in heck, it's being bought for 50 ISK. 14 in Celion, 11 half into Dixie, 1,000 ISK in Jira per unit. Okay, that's actually quite a lot. So yeah, what am I doing? I'm going to dock at the station, sell this ore right now, and let me know in the next episode if you want us to go to Jira to sell because it does seem like it could actually be a much better idea, much more worth our time, absolutely. Because well, if that price is right, well, that's astonishing. 1,000 per unit. That's just, yeah. In Amar, also 1,000 per unit in perimeter and in Jita and Amar. Very, very expensive. So, yeah, mining near to Dixie is not the best. We might actually pack our stuff and go to another trade hub because, well, we are losing big time. We're losing big ISK. So yeah, I think it is a very good idea to just pack all of our things and get over to those markets. I'm not even going to ask you guys about that. Next episode, we are going to be near Jira or near Amar. Yes, it is going to be more of a hassle, but I think it's absolutely going to be worth it. So now we are selling everything as a pack. We have nothing left. Let's see. Let me just refresh this one real quick so that we didn't forget anything. Nope. And we get 11 million. So yeah, not that much. Compressed scrolite. Let's view market details. So yeah, this is the best price, 12. It's being sold for 13. And this one, compressed condensed scrolite, also 12 and being sold for 12. So yeah, this one, yeah, 11 million for 7 hours. I mean, yeah, we got an extra, well, an extra half an hour with the Veldspar, but 7 million, well, 6 million difference, I think is absolutely worth it. So, well, you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to go to Jira, and I think definitely we need to make our next episode over there. I'm going to sell all this stuff. Repackage. Yes, you need to have, if you're going to sell anything, you need to have it repackaged. And if you cannot repackage it, you need to fix it. And you fix it here in the repair shop. So let's sell items. We're going to sell at a loss because very expensive loss. So we are going to cancel that. We're going to hop everything. with us, and we're going to just leave all this stuff here. Uh, Coloring AV assembly plans. I think it's that one. So yeah, we are actually going to venture ourselves into Jira, missing half an hour of our 8 hour mark. Comparatively to Veldspar, but we got a lot more Veldspar. That's the thing. Even though Veldspar was at the time of sale around 1185 a piece, we actually, well, we sold a lot more units. And that's because, again, we get different sizes per mineral. So, for example, Veldspar is 100 cubic meters a unit. So when you mine 188 cubic meters a second times 2, well, you get a lot more units of Veldspar than you do of Scordite, which is, I think, 350 units. Let me see real quick. Scrollite. Two characters. Now let's go to the market. Let's see. Scrollite. Veldspar, for example. Yes, it is cheaper per unit, but you get a lot more units a lot faster. And that was one. Look at this. Normal Veldspar 10 ISK. So even though it's cheaper, it's a whole 2 ISK cheaper, 2 and some change ISK cheaper, you get a lot more per run per full venture. So yeah, you can absolutely see the difference over there. It's, I think, the best if you're just an alpha miner, mining not for industry but because you want to sell. I believe that Veldspar is absolutely and without a doubt the best mineral that you can be selling. Of course, if prices do change, that would be good to take under consideration, but I don't think they will, because every single manufacturing job, well, every single ship requires Veldspar, and that is really, really good. Even ammunition requires Veldspar for you to build it. So, yeah, I think that makes it absolutely great. And the fact that it's 100 cubic meters a unit is, well, really, really nice. Absolutely, I would personally suggest that you go entirely for Veldspar all the time, or at least as much as you possibly can. And, well, unfortunately for the rest of the minerals, let's actually take a good look into materials, raw materials. For example, we were getting some Scordite. Okay, I don't know how to spell. We're getting some massive Scordite. And the thing is, it's 150 cubic meters. So it's 50% bigger per unit. So you get half as many units as you do with the Veldspar. So that's not great. For example, another one that we were seeing in high sec was Pyroxeres. I am almost certain that we have been seeing this in high sec. Okay, 5 is, this doesn't count. But look at this, 300 cubic meters a unit. So yeah, you're going to get a third units of what you get from Veldspar. So you would need it to be 3 times the price of Veldspar for it to be worth it. But because everyone always gets the price down with their sell orders and their buy orders, of course prices never do stay the same. And they move around and they cannot stay as high as they need to. That's why Veldspar is great, because it's sort of the baseline for everything. It's really what drives the entire rest of the market, of the entire rest of the minerals. At least I see it that way. So, for example, if you want to know what minerals you can actually mine in LowSec, you can just go to the agency, go to resource harvesting, go to asteroid belts, and there you will see, ooh, plagioclase. This one is 350 cubic meters per unit. So it would need to be 35 times the cost of Veldspar to be worth it, which it is not. It is 28. It's, of course, a really nice mineral that's worth a good amount of money, but it's not good enough. Scrodite, again, 150. It should be double the price, and it is most definitely not. And we absolutely did feel that in our wallet, because, well, it was, well, fairly obvious. Pyroxeres, I think I already showed you this one, 300. So yeah, of course, you can go to LOSEC. For example, you can go to security status, change it to LOSEC. So in LOSEC, you will get something else. For example, Kernite, which is 1,200 cubic meters a unit. So it needs to be 1,000 times more expensive than Veldspar. And it is half that, but not 1,000% more. So yeah, that's the thing. Oh, you also get peroxidase in low sec. Let's see what else we are going to be getting in low sec. Jaspet. Okay, Jaspet is 2,000 cubic meters per unit, so it should be 2,000%, which it obviously it's not. Of course, we are not on a main market right now, but I don't think it is. 600. Okay, this one is not so bad. This one you could pull off if it was 6,000. Maybe in Jira it is a lot more expensive, but you run with other problems when you are going to low sec to belt mine. And that is everyone's going to kill you because everyone loves to kill miners, and in low sec there are no consequences to killing a miner. So gankers in high sec will actually get killed by Concord if they kill you. In low sec that doesn't happen. They can just kill you and nothing will happen to them, and it is what it is. I actually, when I started playing it, I got really happy because I had found a very quiet low sec system where I could mine and mine and mine, and then there were some locals there that weren't usually in my time zone, and then they changed their times and they were killing me every day, and well, that was the end of that. That's why I don't particularly go for low sec belt mining. Well, what else can you do? You can actually get some ore anomalies, and these I hear are really, really good. You can get, let's change it to, for example, you can get some good or anomalies in high sec, and the only thing that's a problem is that you actually have to chase them down. So that's the only issue I see with them, but you can get some of them in high sec. Look at this in 1.0, 0.9, so you can get these or anomalies in high sec, and I hear that they are pretty good. I think they are like low sec or null sec minerals, but in high sec the thing is you have to chase them out. You have to chase them around. They are usually filled with miners, and that's, well, not ideal for everyone. So, yeah, that is most definitely another little bit of a problem. But it is a possibility. Of course, we cannot do ice mining and we cannot do planetary industry because we are not Omega, and both of those need Omega status to actually be able to do them. However, what can we do? Well, we can do gas huffing. Of course, there is nothing in here for gas huffing, but we know from the skill queue that it exists and that we can do it. Yeah, resource processing. Let's see, gas cloud harvesting. So this is a really nice skill that will allow you to get some gas. The thing is that the skill is really, really expensive. Look at that, 38 million. I mean, we could technically buy it right now. Let me know if you want me to. But the other thing is you need to chase around the gas sites. You need to go to either wormholes or nullsec, I believe. I don't know if lowsec still gets the gas clouds, but yeah, it is definitely more risk. It does pay up really, really nicely, but it is most definitely a lot more risk. For example, let's see, required for gas coop 1. Let's see market details. Just the gas coop 1 is 6 million a pop, and we need two of those. So yeah, that's the thing. And it is used for, okay, it doesn't say, but the gas clouds, and the gas clouds are really, really nice. But again, there is a bigger risk, and there is also a risk of having to look for these sites because they pay so well. Everyone just spends a lot of time going to these sites and gassing them out, and then they get out. Or even big corporations that have, because in these sites, at least in wormholes, I know that some NPCs will eventually spawn and kill you because your mining frigate cannot hold them. It absolutely cannot. Even with an afterburner and just spinning around, you're gonna die. So some corporations have their attack ships, and when those NPCs come up, the miners get out of the site and they kill all the rats, and then the miners get back in, and they get a lot of gas and they get a lot of ISK from that. However, for us lowly alphas, it might be a little bit more difficult. Look, in Jira, it's 5 million ISK a pop for the gas cloud scoop once. Yeah, we could actually make this, I think. Let's see, industry. Yeah, we could actually make this. might might actually be worth it. Industry 1, Tritanium, Pyrite, Mexan, okay, Noxium and Megasite. Those are going to be our major problems. We are going to have to go to low sec or to null sec to get these two. And well, right now, as a solo alpha miner, I wouldn't exactly recommend it. I would recommend you try it for other things, but not for your main activity. Although low sec beltrating is really, really nice. I love it. Like, I love it, love it, love it. It's really, really nice and it pays decently good. Of course, not enough to make you Omega every month, but good enough for any alpha to, pump up his wallet a little bit. And that is actually pretty, pretty great. We are already in perimeter, and the good thing is that we have absolutely nothing valuable because this is where they gank the most, a lot. If you have anything above, I think, 400 million, you're definitely going to get ganked. That's just asking to get ganked. So if you come to Jira, don't bring a lot of valuable stuff or bring it in small, fast ships. I have some Sunesis feeds at the end of my Alpha Life series. Different feeds if you want different stuff for different budgets. But yeah, absolutely would recommend that if you want to come to Jira because it has the best buy orders, the best buy pricers. Of course, don't look at local, it's just full of spammers and scammers. Don't look at that. Don't ever, just change it to your corp. I'm still in the NPC corp, which is also full of spammers. But if you want to know how to stay in your NPC corp and stop getting these spammers, just block them. That's it. It's that simple. That's only one. The other day I got like five, just straight away, one after the other. So let's actually take a look. If you might remember, we sold our Scordite because I was calling it Scordite. Now, Scordite, fairly cheap. Let's see what if the price is truly 1,000 a unit. Of course, it is not. For massive, of course, it is not. It is 13. So, yeah, 14, 14, 14. Now compressed scrollite is a lot better. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. So yeah, let's take a quick look into Veldspar. Where are you, my good old friend Veldspar? So Veldspar, the normal one, 11 million, so not much different than in the Dixie. What's Nephite? What? Oh, these are the gas clouds. So yeah, gas clouds really, really, really nice. As you can see, many, many million. Dense Veldspar. So yeah, the prices aren't really that different. Batch compressed, yeah, but we only compress concentrate. So yeah. Well, the trip was definitely fun, but not necessarily worth it. And that will have to do for this episode since we are now at the 8 hour mark. Guys, thank you also very much for watching. Remember to leave me in the comments what you think about the videos, what you would like to see next. What would you like us to try? What would you like us to do? And how we're going to be moving on with this series. So please do let me know in the comments below absolutely everything that you require, want, or need. Absolutely. And if you want me to do another kind of video like the ones I had been doing before, you're gonna have to tell me, and I'm gonna have to record it. And probably that week I'm not going to be able to record the 0 to billion episode, but I'm just going to lump it along with the one for next week. So, guys, thank you also very much for watching. I love you all. Please do let me know anything in the comments below. I do have a Patreon now because one of you asked, and it is now up. So go check it out. I'm gonna leave it in the description below alongside with some very useful links. And yeah, thank you also very much for watching. This has been the Alpha Life, and I will see you all in the next one.